Am I audible and visible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible as well as visible.
Okay, perfect. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thanks for asking. How about
Mhm.
you?
I'm also doing good. Thank you so much for asking. So, like I can see, this is your demo session, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. That's wonderful. So, that means this is your first session here. So, firstly, a hearty welcome to Englishyaari and a hearty welcome to my class as well. So, thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
choosing a session with me. Okay, on that note, in today's session, we will get to know each other a little, of course, but at the same time, I'll try to tell you a little bit about the platform and what we like to do on the platform and address any query that you might have about the same. Okay?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. All right. Before starting, like I told you, nothing gets started without an introduction, right? So we will just introduce each other and get to know each other first and foremost. Then we will see where we can go from there. Okay? All right. So, yeah, do you want to start first or do you want me to start first?
No, I will start first.
Okay, go
As you can see, my name is Jaya Ghosh. I live in Kolkata and I
ahead.
work in a bank.
Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for introducing yourself, Jaya. Okay, now it's my turn. So, my name is Ananya. I also live in Kolkata and I have pursued my post graduation in English from JNU New Delhi, and currently I'm looking forward to joining soon as a PhD scholar there. I have also been working as a guest lecturer in a state university. And on the other hand, I have been teaching English language, literature, and communication skills since the last 5.5 years. So that's more or less about me. Right. Okay. Now tell me, why did you think of joining this demo session? Were there problems that you face? I mean, are there problems that you face while speaking in English?
Yes, there are many problems that I face while communicating in English.
Hmm.
Um, like the main problem that I face is vocabulary.
Okay.
Then sometimes I mix tenses,
Okay. Hmm.
and I use a lot of filler words like you know, So these
Right.
are my problems.
Okay, I understand completely. Okay, so tell me something that you were saying at the beginning, that you are facing some problems with your vocabulary. So, what kind of problems are you facing?
Um, Actually, since English is not my mother tongue,
Hmm.
I am comfortable talking in Bengali.
Right.
In my home, also in my network,
Hmm.
everyone speaks only in Bengali. So
Okay.
one thing that maybe one reason is that I don't have anyone to speak to in English.
Hmm. Hmm.
So the lack of practice is there.
Right.
Um, and there are a lot of things which I know in Bengali, but I don't know what they are called in English.
Okay.
So that's why sometimes, uh, though I can speak a lot about something, because of
Hmm.
the lack of vocabulary, I got stuck.
Right, right. Okay, okay. I understand. Okay. So we'll see how that can be solved. And vocabulary is something in which you need consistent practice, right? You have to consistently go through that and try to go, through. I always suggest to people to have a vocabulary copy. So if you find new words, just try to write it down in the copy along with the meanings and make it a point to look at those words every day or every alternative day and try to use those words in your daily speech. Otherwise, it might become a problem to remember and retain those words. Okay? That's why I'm saying that in vocabulary, you need consistent practice. Another thing, there's a very good book for beginning level vocabulary building. Okay, again, I'm focusing on the word beginning. So that book is called Word Power Made Easy. Have you heard of the book?
Yeah, yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay, that's great. If you have heard about it, if you have used it, even if you haven't used it, you can take a look at it. It's a good book for beginners. There are exercises given after each chapter. You can check that out a little. Okay, clear?
Sure, ma'am. Sure.
All right. But more importantly, for vocabulary, it's important that you read a little, read newspapers, read books. Do you read anything?
Yes, I currently am not reading anything, but
Mhm.
I used to read a lot of fictional storybooks.
That's awesome. So make sure that that does not remain in the past and that becomes a present habit again. Okay, that will help you to build your vocabulary again, so that you know. Apart from this, whatever other problems you have and whatever other difficulties you have, I'll just try to address those and give you some final feedback at the end of the session. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
is that fine? There's that. Now, yeah, just give me a moment. Yeah. So now about the platform a little bit so that you know what we do. So for each session here, you will get a PDF, okay, PDF of notes. In those notes, you will get some reading passages, sometimes some vocabulary exercises, some words, some other activities, and some questions based on the topic that you are going to do today in class. So those are the questions from which we try to engage in a conversation later in the class. Okay, it's not like you have to prepare those questions and come. You can take a look at it, you might not take a look at it, you just have to come and give your opinion when we start talking on that. Okay, clear. So you will get to know the topic of the day. There's one. But in my classes specifically, I like to do some other activities before the talking segment as well, like reading, listening, spontaneous speaking, etc., etc., vocabulary games, because I believe speaking or English communication is not only about talking, it's about a holistic development. We need to read, listen, do everything so that we become better and better speakers. And also, it's about our body language, our confidence. So we need to build on that. Okay, clear? So we are going to do a little bit about a little bit of those activities in today's class, and then today anyway we don't have a set topic because today is a demo class. I'm just going to ask you some questions. We're going to do some talking, and then I'm going to give you your feedback. Is that fine?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, all right. Do you have any question before we start?
No, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's start with a spontaneous speaking activity. One thing that I demand in my class is that you become comfortable and easy, okay, with the language. You don't fear the language, just try to be easy. Just think of this as a friendly conversation and then go on, okay? You will find it better then. Okay, all right. So, the first activity that I have is called the emotions game. Okay, so what do we do in this game? It's very simple. We will do it thrice. I would just ask you what makes you feel dash. In the dash, I'll put a particular emotion, and you have to think and tell me what makes you feel that. Okay, clear?
Okay.
So let's start. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What makes you feel angry?
Means what makes me feel angry? I need to explain what makes me feel angry.
Yes, yes, like a situation or a thing that makes you feel angry.
Okay, so if someone lies to me, then I get angry.
Okay, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Good. Okay, good answer. No mistake as well. Very good. Okay. Now, what makes you feel excited?
What makes me feel excited? Well, there are many things. When I have holidays coming, then I
Right.
feel, yeah.
Okay. Do you feel excited because you just want to rest and sleep, or do you have plans
Yes,
in the?
yes,
Okay, you just
yes.
want
We
to
can.
rest.
I can rest, and also I can like go to some other places and spend
Hmm.
time there.
Yes, yes. Then that's great. Okay, last one. What makes you feel sad?
What makes me feel sad? Sad. If I expect someone to do something, but
Hmm.
they don't do that, then
Hmm.
sometimes I feel sad.
Okay. All
Someone
right.
means like someone in my family.
Right. Okay. Someone close. Someone
Yeah,
from whom
very
you
close
have
to me.
expectations. Right.
Yes.
So can you say that probably expectations make you sad sometimes?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, right. Okay, that's wonderful. All right, so you answered all of this pretty well. Are you feeling less nervous now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Don't worry. Okay. Now, next game. Think of this as games. Okay. Next game. You were talking about vocabulary and you were saying that, vocabulary is tough and this and that. So, let's do one game. It would be a word game. Okay. So, in this word game, it's called three words. I'm going to give you a random word and you have to come up with three words that you associate with that word. It shouldn't be synonyms. For example, if I say flowers, you can say fragrance, colors, vibrance, rose, whatever comes into your mind. Okay. No bar on the form of the word. It can be an adjective, a noun, or a verb, anything. Okay. Just you have to come up with three words. Clear? All right.
Yes.
Let's start with the first word then. Since you work in a bank, why don't you give me three words for a bank?
Okay. Bank. Okay. So, customer,
Okay.
transactions,
Mm-hmm.
loans,
Loans. Okay. Very good. All right. Good job. Good words. Okay. Now, second word. Profession.
profession, mm, responsibility,
Okay.
um, mm, competition, hard
Okay.
work,
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. Last one. Optimism.
optimism,
Yes.
optimism.
Hmm.
I don't think I can.
You can.
Optimism,
I know you can.
positive,
Very good.
mm,
Think of other things. If someone
maybe
says that,
happy,
yes, very good. Very good. Think of associations like that. Very good. Positive, happy.
and mm, I can't find any words.
Okay. Think,
Maybe
like,
less
for example,
expectation.
okay, that's good. That's good. That's a word. Very good. It can be, your own thing as well. You don't have to worry about the words at all. Very good. Good. So yeah, so this game is something that you can also play by your own self, at home, and try to find out these words, by yourself. If you don't get words, you can Google some words, some synonyms, and all of that. This way, your vocabulary will also kind of get evolved. And if you feel like the words that you're using are basic, try to find out more difficult, not difficult, but finer synonyms for that word. Then your vocabulary will evolve that way. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, there's that. All right. Now I have a question for you because we were doing word games. Can you tell me, a little bit about your personality? Can you describe your personality using some words and maybe sentences? What makes you unique?
Okay, so my personality is I'm a very easygoing person.
Okay.
Um, I'm an introvert,
Okay.
and mm, though I don't have many friends,
Hmm.
but I'm friendly. I'm
Oh,
approachable. You
right.
can come and talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and what more can I say? Like
What is your
serious,
unique selling point?
hardworking.
What is your USP as a person? What is so unique about you?
I'm a good listener.
Okay, that's a very good quality. It's very good.
Yes.
All right. And do you give
And also, I
advice
can
well?
give good suggestions to
Yes, I was
people.
just coming at that. Yes, you can give good suggestions. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, okay. All right. Those are great qualities. Thank you so much for sharing those with me. All right. Now I have a set of rapid fire questions for you. Okay. So we are going to do some of those and let's see how much you can answer from there. Okay. Clear? All right. Do you have any question till this part?
No, no, no.
Okay, all right. Let's start with the rapid fire then. Let me think. Okay, so suppose you win a lottery today of a very handsome amount. So, what would be the first thing that you do with that amount or a part of it?
The first thing,
Yeah, the first thing.
the first thing I would do, I would go, I would go on a vacation with my
Okay,
family.
right. Okay, okay. So, is there any spot in mind that you would like to explore with that money?
Mm, um, no, there are many places that I want to visit.
Hmm.
So, uh, I will surely visit, like Kerala, I guess.
Kerala. Okay,
First.
that's good.
Then I will
That's
decide what I
mhm.
will do next with the money.
Right. Okay. Sounds great. Kerala is a great place. Okay. So now next question. Is there any famous personality there that you really admire and you would like to meet? If yes, who is it and why do you admire him or her?
Yes, there are many.
Hmm.
Um, um, they are mostly celebrities like
Yes.
Priyanka Chopra.
Okay.
I admire Alia Bhatt also.
Hmm.
Um, then there's Sudha Murthy because I used to
Okay.
read a lot of her books and I used to
Okay.
listen to all her interviews.
Mm-hmm.
And also Twinkle Khanna because she speaks uh,
Hmm.
very good,
Hmm.
English. Her choice
Hmm.
of words are different than
Hmm.
others.
Hmm.
So I admire her for this quality. So
Right.
yeah, there are
Okay.
many people.
That's very good. That's really nice. Okay, all right. Yeah. Second thing, sorry, third question would be that if you could change any one thing about your personality, what would you like to change and why?
Yes, I'm an overthinker and also I am a serial procrastinator. So I
Hmm.
really want to change these two things from my
Right.
personality.
Right. Okay. That's great. Okay. Now, fourth one. Are you a morning person or a night owl? And what would happen if you become the other version of it? If you're a morning person, if you become a night owl, what would happen, and vice versa?
So generally, I am a night owl.
Okay.
But
Mhm.
when I was in school and also during my college days, before
Mhm.
exam time, I used to wake up really early
Okay.
because uh, that time I used to think that if I read early in the morning, then I
Mhm.
can remember it for the longest period of time.
Right.
But otherwise, I'm a night owl.
Mhm.
And but if I become an uh, early bird, I don't
Mhm.
think that would be a problem for me
Okay.
because
Mhm.
in the morning, uh, it's the best time to make a goal, to think about
Mhm.
your life, what you will want to do.
Right.
And basically, whenever I stay up late, I
Hmm.
usually surfing on internet
Hmm.
or maybe watching a movie. So I don't do anything fruitful, but in the
Right.
morning, surely these things will not be there
Hmm.
and I will do something fruitful with my life.
Right. Okay. That's great. Okay. Now last question. If you had a time machine and if you could go to any year in the past, which year would you like to go to and why?
Mm, yes, so I would like to go back to the time I moved from my hometown to Kolkata for my
Okay.
college
Okay.
because that time, because I come from a different place, so it took
Hmm.
really long to adjust in the new environment.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, I I want to change that.
Okay. So where's your hometown basically?
My hometown is in South Dinajpur district.
Okay, that's great. That's good. Okay, yeah, and okay. So those were the questions that I had. For the next activity, we are going to do again. We are going to go back to vocabulary a little, and this is going to be the last activity for the day. We're just going to engage a little with idioms. Do you know what idioms are?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we are going to do it twice, not much because we don't have a lot of time left. So I'll tell you an idiom. I'll mention one idiom to you. You have to tell me what it means according to you and then make a sentence for me with that. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, your first idiom is the life of the party.
The life of the party means
Yes.
someone who is outgoing
Hmm.
and fun to be around.
Very good. Okay, so can you make a sentence for me with that?
Um, did you have you invited Ria?
Mhm.
She is the life of the party, and you can't miss her.
Okay, that's very good.
I
Good,
don't
good.
think that.
No, no, that's a good sentence. Though those were two sentences, but still, I'll take that. It's a good effort. Okay, all right. Next idiom: a real pain in the neck. A real pain in the neck. So, what does
Yeah,
that
it's
mean?
something or someone is irritating. Uh,
Irritating, right? Okay, so can you make a sentence for me with that?
mm, my boss sometimes becomes a pain in
Right.
my neck.
Okay, all right, all right. That's awesome. Okay, good job, good job. So, those were the things that I had to ask you today. You did a fantastic job, I think. But I think you would need a little help, obviously, with polishing your vocabulary like you wanted to. And sometimes you were using fillers here or there, which I could see. But that is not a major problem. It would go out with practice. But the practice is something that you have to do. And it would be better if you do guided practice, if someone is there to tell you where you are making mistakes, because sometimes you are making those small mistakes here or there, not majorly, but still, if you want to become a better speaker, those mistakes have to go away, right? But I think more importantly, you need some practice to instill more confidence within you. When you are speaking, sometimes it's kind of evident that you're feeling nervous, okay, or you are feeling a little underconfident with words or with expressions. So that has to go, and your non-verbal cues have to improve a little to make others feel that you are a very confident speaker. Okay.
Yes,
All right. So just
yes,
try to work on those a little. Try to practice with the activities that we give in class. I think then it would help you and you would become a better speaker in no time. Okay. Anyway, you have a lot of control on grammar and all the other things, so you don't have to worry about those. But the non-verbal part, the confidence and all, just work a little on that and you'll be better. Okay. All
thank you,
right, so
ma'am. Thank
those
you so
would be
much.
my suggestions and advice, but do you have any question that I might address?
No, ma'am.
Nothing. Okay, that would be great then. So hopefully I'll see you again in class sometime and we will have another conversation. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All
Sure,
right,
sure.
till then, keep on practicing. And like I told you, try to read, okay? Don't make it
Yes,
a
ma'am.
habit of
Sure.
the past. Yeah, and for another tip before you go, for the confidence and the non-verbal cues, try to follow some interviews of people who speak English well. And I think you'll get some input from there as well. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
clear? All right, then. Thank you so much for joining today. I'll see you again sometime soon. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Bye
you, ma'am.
bye. Thank you. Have a
Bye.
good day. Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Same to you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.